Alright, today I'm going to try to mount a moisture tester in here. It's just a 566 and it's supposed to go somewhere in the tailgate. See that? If you leave a wet bale in the baler for a while, that's what will happen. Turn all rusty in there. I'll show you what I got here. This is what I have. I've had this a while and I've never put it on that baler. So came with a whole bunch of instructions. One for about every language. There's the one I need to read. What it's got is it's got a couple of pads. Sensor pads. Right there. 1, 2 sensor pads. Cables to go to the sensor pads up into the, and then your monitor. And I suppose that's the power wire. So that's what's in there. And these you mount in the tailgate somewhere. I gotta figure out where to put them. Well, here's what I have accomplished on this. This is where I put the moisture sensor, the pads. I tell you, they want you to mount them as close to the bottom as possible. And I could have went further down, but that's good enough. And of course I got the other one over there. Same, but the hay rubs across here, and it rubs across here, and somehow it tells you how wet it is. So I had to drill 4 holes in there. It gives you a little paper template that you can lay on there. Drill your 4 holes. This hole here, these 2 holes have got there's a plastic bushing that goes in that holes, I suppose, to keep it from touching metal, so you can get your reading decent. And then I just ran the wire up the gate, looped it up and around up there, and then just followed her on in and around with this other cable, and she comes all the way down and around through that bottom triangle looking hole. It comes out up here, and here's the two cables. I'm going to have to tie them in there a little better so they don't get caught in that shaft. And I did have a little bit of this loom stuff, so I shoved it in there, and eventually I got to get that in the cab, and I hope I can get that to reach to where it's supposed to go in the cab there. Let me show you what I got going on in there. I got this all tore apart. Some toweling over there on the side console. I need to find power in here. I suppose I could have rigged this up to go on just to plug into a cigarette lighter adapter, but I think I'm going to try to hook on to, let's see, that. I believe those 2 wires there are hot and ground, and I will see. I think it's a keyed switch, so I'll see if that works. Alright, those 2 are a live power all the time, 12 volts. If I go to the top nut and the bottom nut, if I go to the top nut and this screw over here, see that screw, then I get keyed 12 volts. So the thing will shut off when I shut the tractor off. I don't have to try to remember to turn off a separate power button. I don't know. So there's what the monitor looks like. It's that little thing. I haven't figured out how I'm going to mount that yet, but there's the Baler monitor, and then I got that kind of below it. I don't know if that's where I'm going to put it yet or not, but we'll see.
Hey, dog. No.
So I don't know. First time I used it, and I was getting readings all over 30s on down to under 9. 9.2 I think was the lowest reading I saw, and then I think anything under that, I think it just says low. So barn swallows are here. So, but yeah, it was funny. It varied quite a bit. I don't know if it was because it had all that dock in there. If the weeds were throwing it off so bad, or making the reading vary so much. And then I could be in 14%, and then all of a sudden it'd be 27. So maybe if I got into some decent hay that's more uniform, maybe it'll be a little more even. But they could have gave you a little bit longer wire on even on the monitor. I mean, that's 2 foot on the monitor. I wanted to mount the monitor up here next to the Baler monitor, you know, right below it maybe, or somewhere in that area. But since the wires I decided were so short, I had to put it close. So I mounted it on that post over here. And it doesn't give you much. They could have been a little longer. These don't even reach out the window. Maybe you're supposed to mount it over here, but I'd like to put it up front.